What's up, everybody? It's Patrick, back with some another video. Figured I'd make a video since I had some spare time on my hands after watching my basketball team lose their big game, the Dayton Flyers. They're one of my basketball teams, but anywho, I've been getting some subscribers. That's cool. Apparently I am doing something good. People are subscribing to me. But this video I'm talking about something I am into called astral projection. Astral projection being your soul leaving your body, usually as you sleep, and people awaken as the soul's coming back into their body and they can't move and they see weird stuff and it feels weird. Many people say people are just confusing the thing called sleep paralysis as this phenomena called astral projection. Supposedly a lot of people can astral project at will, leave their body and go other places and all that. And I'm into this. I'm interested because this astral projection or sleep paralysis has happened to me numerous times throughout my life. Not all the time. It comes in like patterns and like spurts, like every once in a while, and it'll come like, and it'll happen like 2-3 times in a week and just go away for a long time. And this has happened for a long time to me, so that's why I'm into it. And I'm gonna make a video to see what others possibly has to say. I remember the first time this event happened to me. I was like an early teenager, maybe younger, tween, preteen, but the first time it happened, I woke up, or maybe not woke up, but I became conscious of something that was going on, and my eyes were closed, couldn't move. I just felt like I was floating, like you're in space. You can't help where you're moving. It just feels like you're floating. And this scared the hell out of me, of course, being so young and it never happening to me before. So I thought I was dying. I'm like, oh man, I'm dying right now for some reason. Somebody's smothering me, or I had a disease that nobody knew about and I'm just dying from it right now. Luckily, I woke up and I'm like confused, like, what the hell was that? Was it a dream? I thought maybe it was a dream at first, but it's the weirdest feeling ever. I can't even really describe it. Most of the time my eyes are closed and it's just blackness and it's just like you're floating and you blindfolded floating, just like that, and you can't move. Sometimes it feels like you can't breathe, struggling to breathe, and it really does feel like you're dying. Now, I can understand why there's so many people interested in it and want to know about it, because if it happens to you, it blows your mind. It's the freakiest thing ever. And the question is it your soul striving to push back into your body, or is it just something wrong with your brain that's leaving you paralyzed until your brain is able to keep up with your body in waking up? What do you think? I don't know what I think right now. It could be many things. I have many things that I'm thinking of it because it happened to me before. The first time I ever heard astral projection like mentioned before, Montel Williams show, when I was again a teenager. I think like once a week maybe. I believe he had the psychic Sylvia Brown on, and I'm like flipping through, and I'm like, oh look, psychic Sylvia Brown. So I started watching it, and people asked her questions and stuff, and one of the questions she used to get all the time, people asked her all the time, was they wake up and they can't move and they're floating. And I heard this and I'm like, oh, that happened to me. That happens to me all the time. And her response was, and always is for this question is, oh, you're all right, darling. You're just astral projecting. Say a prayer and you'll be all right. Oh man, this is why you shouldn't smoke, kids. You're gonna grow up to sound like that. But I'm like, astral projection, and she's explaining it. It's just your soul leaving your body, and it's coming back in. Montel's like, everything she says, he's, oh, this is incredible. This is incredible. And this is where I first heard astral projection. Soul returning, leaving the body when you sleep and coming back in. And I'm like, that sounds pretty interesting. Even though I'm not a fan of psychics, Sylvia Brown, or really any psychics, I think we all have psychic abilities, but as far as, those psychics that can tell 10 years in the future, or you can tell your dead ancestors are around, who in your family has a G in their name? And everybody gets all crazy about it. Oh, my grandma had a G in her middle name. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. But this sounded really interesting to me. As I started, learning about it, you gotta always look at the other side. And there was the sleep paralysis counter or argument. When you wake up, your body's up, but your brain's not, or maybe it's vice versa. I haven't really studied the sleep paralysis a lot. Maybe your brain's up, but your body's not working. One of the two. And I'm thinking, why can't it be really both? Because I think maybe there is something to the soul coming into the body or something. This is not what people expect from me, because I'm like the logical debunker guy, but I think maybe there might be something that can go along with both of them, actually. What do I mean when both of them could actually be correct? I think the two sides are just so overdramatic sometimes. We found this out, so this side is nothing. Oh, the Big Bang. We found out about the Big Bang. There's no God. What? Oh my God. They said the Big Bang. This is an assault on God. What do you mean? The Big Bang and God can exist together, okay? There's no reason why they can't. Stop being jerks. Same thing for a lot of things, like the astral projection. Maybe the soul not being in the body can lead to the sleep paralysis. I mean, I want to do like studies of this on sleeping people, if I can get the equipment and stuff. I mean, you don't probably need a lot of equipment, but to do a really good job, maybe you need some pretty good equipment. But to do amateur stuff like I do, but like they draw pictures of like the astral projection when people are sleeping. The soul is coming out of the body, and it's like connected to your physical head by like a string. It's like a helium balloon or something. You're floating above, and you can't break this thing, they say, or you're gonna die. I mean, maybe that's true too, because I mean, if your soul's leaving your body, that would make you dead. So maybe something is connected back to your physicalness, your consciousness connected back. But anyway, I mean, I don't see no reason why your soul not being in your body and coming back in will lead to the sleep paralysis. Maybe, I mean, the functions of the brain. Come on, people. Let's come together right now. My bad singing. Let's do this. And I mentioned earlier, there's people that say they can do it at will. I've read things where there's been experiments and studies where people like sit in a chair and like miles away there'll be like objects on a table, and these people claim they can leave their bodies and go see what's ignored from bias, from the skeptics. Oh yeah, yeah, you have bias, skeptics. I'm sorry. Everybody has bias. It's a psychological fact. Stop pretending you don't. Even I do. But this is all very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Sometimes people say they see really scary stuff. I've only had 2 times where I've seen something. Most of the time my eyes are closed, but once I seen myself, like, I seen my face above myself. That's scary right there when you see yourself above yourself. And it's like, it was like something from a movie because my head was like shaking like this. Except for it was like really fast at like lightning speed back and forth. It was just my face. That was really crazy. And the other time was I just seen the room around me. People say they see monsters. You know, the old, what are the old myths? The old hag sitting on them. Incubus, succubus. Now I don't know if these things are illusions or not, brought on by the sleep paralysis or maybe otherworldly stuff. I think they're just maybe illusions from your stressed brain. But if there's anybody out there, I mean, that it's happened to them like for the first few times and you're scared and stuff, just know it's fine. It's fine. It'll be over in a few seconds. Like it happened to me now so much times that I can just be like, oh, this shit again. I'll be fine in a few seconds, and I am. Like I said, it hasn't happened to me in a long time, but like I said, it happens to me in spurts. Like, when it does happen to me, it happened like 2 or 3 times in a row. I don't know why, but it's all fine. I don't know anybody that's claimed they actually been hurt from this. I don't know if you can die from it. I never heard nobody dying from it either, but it's all fine, people. And if it happens to you a lot, or you have a comment about it, leave a comment or send me a message. We can talk about it. Because I'm interested. Speaking of Montel and psychic Sylvia Brown, I just seen them yesterday on TV doing an infomercial on some like health drink. It was like blended up fruit and vegetables. Sylvia Brown's all, oh, this is delicious. I'm gonna drink it every day. I think I might buy this stuff. I'm gonna drink whatever Sylvia Brown drinks because I think she might be 130. For real, but keep on the lookout for Sylvia Brown's health drink because you'll live forever like she does.